No, Sia Abo Peace 104.3 FM Sunye Ghana this year. Yamamu nyina jo esan mo makwa bebiem ba enne Peace no Sia bremu kasebo eso. Na ye kai wo se ensemi wo benya bietie wo okay 101.7 FM. Afe neat 100.9. Ye nyina no ye wo Ship House Abeka Junction. Ena akopie mu nso wasante mantemu ye hello 101.5 FM so stations ne dawson ena enwumre omofa kasebo no ato apete na ensem no de ebedi mu akotene bi ene se soafo a wo hwe ye nwumesua so Dr. Yaw Osei Edutwum e de ato amanyofo nyina anim se etoda kasa bi aye omuka no aya emfa nepa emre oman Ghana ntisa suban ne be ya omunyai na yasanya na ntia se no enkrofo efrese ebose aban hwe na womu a omutwa nwoma etro nwoma ewo yememu no wo pia wo sika kwan so se de be ya ebetimi aboa ma wo madwuma no apeja GIMPA business school so yana ntia se adesuafo ne mpanyifo honom so akeka omunsase ama se okopie mu ewo Achimota Hospital a eye female ward 1 no omakwa akoye ensiesie mapebi ewo ho weni nsem bi eka ho na anwumre ye de ba besom se no nsia bremu kasebo abna ba yi yenya no enemy di ye kai wo se this way chocolate drink yes de awu hia eni nsu hye kokoo so mfa so kan so ene ye de aye omo eso yemu ene ye de nsem yi eba special ice mineral water ene ne drinks assault ni nyina afa best point savings and loans best assurance ene best pension scheme omadaroma ene nwumre ye de nsem no eba afa ye ko nsem ni mu dia na oswafo a wo hwe nwumesua so Dr. Yaw Osei Edutwum ede nsem bi atodwa na adwumadi akoso ewo Sunyan Technical University omo 16th congregation no ena opanyin kopi ase bia wode nsem yi atodwa na ne nsem o kan ye nyina ene se wo hwe se de toda amanyofo bi esifa kasa na wo se nya de oman ne beko ba bia akoye se omukasa omuka nyina na kwaye se niema ebetimi abo omu ankasa ho anase pesemi nkuminya binti ene ye omutai kasa niema no wase wose obi ehu se oman Ghana ya fa bi mu COVID-19 yade ba ye na nya agro Russia ni Ukraine to kwanso di nsusanso bebre ena akwa aman hodo so oman Ghana ye ka ho bie enu nti se wo ye omanyoni na ebi aban ede nhye bi egu akwan mu hwe kwan a obetimi aboa ma oman na gina ne naso na wo kasa te se de bia hyehyeye na aban de egu akwam na aban nim ne wo ye nti ena ode sa hyehyeye na egu akwam a na akoye se mompese oman ne yebekọ yanim na pese minkum nya ne suban bia ensem fatanti ena ya amokasa nti wo so obesre pa se sa suban no panyufo nhwe na omontwe omo ho emfin ho.
University of Ghana was built with fair charge of cocoa farmers' produce. This was the greatest generation of Ghanaians, uneducated. They changed the course of history of our nation. Our generation should do better than them. We, the educated ones, can do better. But we have to believe in our nation and understand that when we pull ideas together, we can change the course of history of this nation. That is why I detest the political slash and burn. Instead of saying that this party has done this and I can continue, what we say that party has done nothing worthy of continuation. We get Ghanaians so frustrated, thinking that the sky is falling. This country has gone through a terrible time. There was a pandemic. It was a difficult time for us because our generation has never gone through anything like that. We can't say that everything is great. Things are difficult. But it also calls upon us to believe in our nation once again.
Na Dr. Yaw Osei Edutwum signed the twaso biemu se obeboa na niema bia nkoyie ewo Sunyan Technical University no wa mampanyufo aye wase obehwe na Ghana Tertiary Education Commission aboa ama omodan a be finhia nso ne yentimi wie ma omu nyina no omahwe wie se de be ya dabre bebe school mu honom ama adesuafo anye baby di omuti ato.
Graduates, I want you to know that the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo are doing everything possible to create better opportunity for all and better opportunity for you. So when you meet challenges and meet difficult times, understand that God has given you the ability, the environment is being created, and there will be better days for you. We'll continue to work with your university to improve upon the facilities that we see here. I'm glad I came today. I've seen it for myself. I'll go to Accra, fully determined that under my watch as a minister, something good happens here. I want to make sure that I talk to GTech about your facility that was started in 2007. Something needs to happen. We are going to make sure we work together to do something different for this university. Congratulations in advance.
Any ayeswafo a wɔhwɛ nwumasua so Dr. Yaw Osei Educhum nenu achi no ena engineer Professor Kwadwo Dinkrapia wɔno na ye Vice Chancellor ɛwɔ Sunyan Technical University wɔno nso de adesrɛdeɛ to aban anim so wɔbɛsrɛ pa sɛ adwumayɛfo anasa adekyerɛfo a ɔmo afiri suapɔn ni mu no ɛwɔ sɛ aban de sika bi ba sɛ de bia ɔmbetumi afa bi aka ho aba abɛhyɛ anan afei wɔse sika aban ɛde ba ayɛ sɛ ɔmo mfanfa adekyerɛfo no koraa no say no sika na nso baabi a entimi nya hwe enu nti aban enhye sika ni mu kena omo online teaching support allowance nso emma ne nyina nso so aban hwe no wontua se de be ya ebetimi aboa omo ewusuapon ni mu.
Payment of online teaching support allowance, popularly known as OCHA. Government and teaching staff unions of all public universities in Ghana reached an agreement in 2022 to pay OCHA to teaching staff as one-time payment for 2022. However, government issued a new directive in 2023 that universities should continue to pay their portion of OCHA. The university has currently paid 15 months out of 28 months till date, and it is struggling to make any more payments from its limited IGS. Staff are threatened to embark on an industrial action if they are not fully paid. We plead with the Honorable Minister to use his good offices, cause government to absorb the payment of OCHA to avoid industrial action in technical universities, particularly due to our low student enrollment number and the consequent limited IGS.
Any Vice Chancellor was Sunyan Technical University Engineer Professor Kwadwo Edinkra Apia na Sempasa or Space FM and a diamani ebai. Anna Bossman and a year o my Ghana se ukopiemu ewo France wono ene si anemu na waden sembia to aban enim na okanyina ene se aban hwe na womwa publishers womo motro nwoma etwa nwoma ewo yemen mu woso wo show my Ghana ye hia sankrofo ne pa na akoye se esanse sikani adwumani mu ntino ama adwuma na abafom womo motwa books no womo a omo besemuo ena afensu so no womo be publishing nyina obesre se wo se aban keka ne ho na emua bi omu hia bia no watimi ahye ama adwuma no akodwojo wo se wo man yi ebeboa pa se emmabunu betwro enwoma Ghana ni ankasa atwro Ghana ni a wote o man abakosem ase no no ankasa atwro se de ebetimi aboa kenkan ni atwro ewo mabunu na famu wo se afensu se kobasa bibibia for man Ghana ho no enyira esan se ya atwro ni nyina de agu krata so anasa nwoma mu ntino ebe wo ho no mo da e de aboa enchirima eba enu nto obesre se sa afani mu no aban empie sika enko no na omeduma no entimi empeja na moa o man Ghana woden semi etudwa abra mo dan Global Peace Initiative Jumedie bi edi ena afin so enwoma Ora Joseph Ashite Hammond World War II ntokwano no oka ho bi ogusu atiase ne nwoma awachro no mu dan na die ena Anabosman den semi etu edwa.
When we get our young people to read the books that are written by our own people, telling stories, the stories of things that happen, the memoirs and so on and so forth, it's an inspiration for our young people. It gives them a sort of beacon for them to follow. Through the book, they can say, this man, I know him through the book. He's a living legend. So it's very important for our government also to promote reading. This is what we've been doing, but also promote writing. And also, it's very important for the government to support the publishing industry. We need publishers, we need publishing books, we need editors and editing books.
Anna Bosman ena so kopiemu ewo France memua Oman Ghana osi anemu ewo ho na WO1 Joseph Ashite Hammond a wotro nwume ya World War II entokwa okun bi asami ogusu atiase ekasa chiremu se sa Global Peace Initiative Jumedie omo yese de be yombetimi aka asumdwie ho nsem ede a kire mabunu se de wa abato afi mu no omo mpese basabasa ne ntokwa bia beba enu nti Jumedie bebua na adehye hunu sa asumdwie yade ho hia ewo se yebo ho ban.
I fought ferocious wars in Burma and India. Wars that is beyond one's imagination. Battles that is not good for human eye to see. I've passed through all this. And you know my hands when I returned from the war. After 1948, Sajajiti. So I decided that what I have to do is to establish a foundation for peace and development. When there is peace, there's development. When there's chaos, then everything is in a mess. Today, it's something that will give inspiration to all the young men. When our election even is coming, they give money to these young men to go and fight. What are you going to achieve?
Any WO1 Joseph Ashite Hammond onone penyi bakwa World War II to kwa course no waku bia wasanso atro ngoma amase se mpanyufo adan no adie wasan de to aso bia mu so obesra manyofo no ebeko yi a efri wo mu enko yi nso a efri wo mu to sre pass afia beto yi de enye jojo emome.
I ask all these young men, we don't want them to fight. Only one person will be given the chance to be a president. If you are lucky and the public love you, we select you as a president. And you lead us. So nobody should fight. I've been a chairman for one of these parties for 13 years. Everybody knows. The oldest chairman in the party. I fought wars. What have I gained? It's satanic. We were trained to kill, and we kill. What have I gained? It's wrong. So all these things we have regretted. I'm advising these young men. I beg you in the name of God, don't kill, don't fight. Love each other so that you propel our country. It will enhance the reputation and image of Ghana.
Any WO1 Joseph Ashite Hamona Elizabeth Ejin Enebuamani Yano Edebaye. Addition ni school mpanyufo mo GIMPA Business School abomoden akeka omonsaase ama akopie mu e Wachimata Hospital a eye female ward 1 no omakwa akoye nsiesie sronko e wo ho we ni nyina no na eka GIMPA Business Association Week celebrations a omo edehye so no na akopie ho no mu a tiles ahodo no omapebi dia mo omo painting afenso offices ahodo na niema nkoyie omo washrooms ni na no ma yensiesie mapa e dia ma female ward no na eho ena acting dean Emma GIMPA Business School Professor Ebenezer Adaku ene ye twetwe nkomo ene o se abro mo kɔ hɔ no mo hwɛ sɛ de hɔ no tebea ne sitie no na nya de so ani ayasa bia so de nipa kɔ hɔ no ma ye hwɛ ne yade eno nti sɛ baabi a ye hwɛ wo yade ne niema nkɔyie wɔ hɔ no mo a ene na oba ayasa bia hɔ na ye anasa wotena fie mum na ye eno nti omo so omo hwɛ sɛ de niema si kɔ na nya de omo so betimi atena sesa eno nti ene omo keka omo nsaase say eye Achimota Hospital female ward 1 no omabomodin aye nsiesie mapa wo kire mu a enye no nko a obesre se ward ni bebre na hia nsiesie enu nti wo mo nsem wo bie mpanyufo ankrankra obia enkeka ne nsase enhwe se ayasa bia no ebetimi agina ne naso yi na ne krakra mu no ene wo sre hospital mpanyufo ne se omaba be sa nsiesie no ade ba ko ebetimi ama na kyeye ene se omobeye maintenance culture abre branu bia no mo mani nko niema no ho bibi to chema entema na o ma hwe asesa mo nhwe ma ne nsa ekura nsa se de be ya bibi bi o ma ba be ya ho no no betimi ache ama o mudwumadie no so akoyi.
GIMPA Business School etu na ochunesi wo ayefre no GIMPA Business School Student Association week celebration. It kind of called the market. Any just for no ekodin kita ho. Ye kire said ye betimi yisu abefo your friend is social media edidwa. And na ma beboa ma ya renovate sa female ward Wachimota Hospital kama yi. Ma fix AC, ya fix toilets. Any nyama bebre. Ma sa aboa ya donation kama. Nyama bebre ne ya aba hospital. Say yen ma menomo yen nua ma no mo a omobeji ayaresa e wo hase no mo ba hase na omobenya ahomeka ana se betimi ahwe o mo kwan papa so na mo nyina ani age enimti na GIMPA Business School ya ba hase ne
Any acting dean or GIMPA Business School Professor Ebenezer Adaku na ne kasa echi no and a senior health service administrator or Wachimota Hospital Ora Frederick Aivo Eden Asesron Kokoma GIMPA Business School say omaye emwasron kwindi ama wo mo na wasi omo so ade ba ko a omo edom akoma so ne se da bia no mo de ayahwe mapabe ma ade hye no nti ombehwe niema ne so yie na etimi ache ama womo.
The GIMPA community, in fact, it's something I don't know how to express our gratitude. Why? Because it all started with one or two students walking into our office and asking that they wanted to do some renovation for us. And earlier on, we didn't know it was going to be this massive. So we asked that, well, if it is painting, our maternity ward is there that requires painting. But I think after we took them around, they decided that they will rather pick the Ward 1, renovate it, equip it, and even with the donation that came with it today, it's a surprise because it's something we didn't expect.
A senior health service administrator at Achimota Hospital, Ora Frederick Ayivo na Patricia Sefafeshanede Amanie Ebaye. Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship International ede efutuo stronko akwa magana dehye de omo kanyina ene se be se ye be predimpa sense ye be predimbone wase bibibia ye wo mayi mu ne hu ne se edimpa na ye benya no enu mom sombo kra se ebia ahunya dia na se bibia obenya afri mu wase wo mayi mu akoye se da bia no obi ye bibia na akoye pese nya de obenya wo hu nti na ama na ye akoye se emfia kumem enti ebekwa akɔwi ase ne nipa no na won kura dimpa enu nto mo besre pa se wo man se yesom wo man yi mu anampo adwuma bi hye yensa ye no yenhunu se dimpa ye benya ne nti ye betutu bibia yi se de be ya ebetimi aboa yen.
If you say, near Kosu, ye mine, ye dear near to Bonnie Sudu, and see Bonnie Sudia, Oka, is a Bonnie Suma, so can, no beauty, Tenuan, no be a best, ye need to Papa no su, na you show when you're Papa, they identify no, na crazy no, na lifting up, Obia who said, the Papa at the Su gun, at the end, best side, ya dreams, Miss Minia Papa, na yam bommy deeper. Because a deeper sing a debony tin and tina ya won say yen hwe ne wire boni be be hwe ne wire papa na ye hu sani pana na ya boni deeper na ya pejano na obi a hu say oye papa ye hu oye boni so a ye hu be ye de papa no na ye be maso.
Any opanyi ba kwa ye Full Gospel Businessmen Fellowship International owo mu no mo de nsami tu dwa so mbesre pa se e wo se oman Ghana so bi ya de pa ye boni din sense de bi e betwen so bi be ye boni ansa ne ya boni din se nipa we de waye se nanso ye nhwe na wo mo ye papa no ye mo maba so se de be ya sa suban ne betimi aka eye Professor Collins Aholu wono ene de nsami etu edwa. Na Bishop ye Accra Diocese Methodist Asafo Dano Right Reverend Emmanuel Bolabi Bothi Eden Sembi atudwa waso obesre pa sa atena ye hwe nwumesua so no aya omo emma kwan na eye asafo ahodo omo susu wo sukuu so omo wa desuafo adekyerefo no so no ye ma kwan mo omo susu nye ntoboa bi mu ase de be o man Ghana ye nwumesua no ebetimi agina ne naso yie wose akwaye sedane dada nyina aban kwa ne fa sa asede no wose yenje mu susu ma womo a omo ededa asafo ahodo ano omo biebie schools ahodo ade akyerefo ahodo susu abemu na se aban makwan na omususu de akyerefo ni biba na etimi boa oman ne nwumasua ebekọ yenimu pa na abra ye Methodist Church omo 63rd annual synod ekoso no eno de sa ensem we nyina no etu edwa.
Na sign ye koso ni se anka ne ye friend educational units asorobia wo bi ye nuanum Islam fo nso wo bi e wo Islamic education unit, Methodist unit, Anglican unit, Catholic unit and so on na anka sa unit si wom na akyerɛkyerɛfo hyehyɛ wom na nansan district education force afasa adwumadin enti no tumi kyekyɛ yen akyerɛkyerɛfo kɔ baabi a ɔmpɛ na sɛ wamma me hu kwan sɛ mempɛ ɔkyerɛkyerɛni a ɔbɛtumi ama nkyerɛkyerɛ a ɛfata masɔre na ɛnɛ sɛ madwuma na wogu enti nkyɛn na ɔmfa ahoɔden ɛnhyɛ education unit fo no nsɛm na sɛ na fititi yɛhwɛ akyerɛkyerɛfo a yɛhwɛ ɔbɛtumi adi dwuma ma yɛn na ɔmkyɛn ma yɛn na yɛn yɛ saa hyɛ enti nia ɛba so se ɔmagye tumi nyinaa afiri education unit fo nsɛm ɛnyɛ fɛ ɔmunjai
Any a Right Reverend Emmanuel Bola Bibote wano ena waye Bishop Emma Accra Diocese Methodist Asafo. Na wasan ede to aso biemu so obesre pa se suma hodo no eba no manyama nyosem a yenkeka ye huwom na yenia eniema eyese de be hwesodie ama adehye enkrofo bebre na hunu se bi amanyosem no enye anawo ye Kristo ni a wuntimi nye bi wose nte sa akra e Kristofo timi ya amanyosema ne ye ne mom ne ye a yenye no kwan a ebetimi ama na koyie se de be obi hu no obehwe se a se de Kristofo si ye omo ade die e wose sa ene konom na wasan de to aso biem se wo hwe se de oman Ghana galamsey ese ye ne papa ne ejapade obo ade de akoye ni nyina ka ho bi na ama ba bia ye hyehye no to obesere pa se e wo sa aban de nhye mapagu akwam na galamsey no yakutia.
It's a sorry party manina wom enti yen kan say yeta NDC achi ana yeta MPP nchi yen paipai mu wa sorry na yesra sorry ma say wonso wonfa won hu enjim say yen na Christian fu na say yen ma yen politics no enda hofrinchim insults say ye didn't crofo atem ne ye be man takwasi yen fa ye hu njim na yen ye nhweso pa emma won a won nim Christ enti amanjo sem Christian fu nso yen so yen asedi yen bom paisa abato ne beko jujuju how bia anyhow na maminka galamsey asem ehun say na sai we my shin every yen answer yes say yen kwaye say na sai ahimfu di yen cocoa farms yi mining for won afri amanoni cocoa fu amakosesi na dia mining fu enti yen hwemra emfa hye won sem say won hwe na sa obezi di sa adwumadi mpo no na yen hye wo say ma yen sa na ye hu say wo putem ho sa adwumadi ikoswa and yen hye sampanyimfo no.
Any a Right Reverend Emmanuel Bola Bibote one ye Bishop Emma Accra Diocese Methodist Asafono. Nenwechi ena Blekuma South Mashebedweni onmonyamfo Alfred Okovanda Poi wanunsu kopie dwumedie na sibi. Na ehwo no atwe mu so obeda asafona se so mo to nsa frɛ no. Na afei nso sɛde sofo panyi abogalamsey so no ye ne de pa na wobesre pa se was say DCs ni assembly members no ejina pintin ehwe se galamsey no mbeko afri wonom na enkoye se bia banko ahoden was so bia ede ne hu hyemu se de be ya galamsey no ye betimi etu ase.
I was glad when I was invited to this synod event, and more importantly, very happy to hear the bishop, the areas that he covered in his speech. In fact, he covered all areas that are significant for our national development. He covered education, he covered revenue collection, the work of our metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies.
Any a Blekuma South Mashebedweni onmunyamfo Alfred Okovanda Poi na Isabella Danso ene diamani boy ebaye. Heritage Christian College for Ediom matriculation where ye toso and watchukra acheso. Na dwumedie na se na TV personality bako yankasa ye Bella Mundi ekopie asie bi ede afutuo koma emmebuno no ene adesuafo a afi ni age omomba begentitiye ewo Heritage Christian College. Na de okache omu nyina ene se da yeso esi omani so no omompedia ebetimi aboa wankasa wo hwe wo ho a wonim de daache wo ya ebetimi aboa wo menkohwe obi de so mfanya wo de ena afa nso bibibia esi wani so no wo se wotimi twoto honom se diary bi kura na no watwura gum abribia no wakoma kohwe se de be ya ebebo wo nkaye na anamo na wutu anasa adesua na awoje no wohunu se bibi sei anasa beebi sei ena bepese midru wa abrabo meno nko a ene ade a ebetimi aboa amomo daache no SCP.
First of all, you must have a plan. And that plan, if you have a book, write things down. So that later on you can go back and refer to it. That, hey, I said I was going to do this in 2 years. It's taken maybe 4 years, but I've still been able to do it. And I'm so proud of myself. Have a book, have a diary, where you write some of these things down and always refer to it. Now, the good thing is that when you go back to it and you haven't achieved it, you'll be like, hey, I said I was going to do this in 2025. It's 2024, I have not even started. So it urges you to go back there and stay resilient as you're trying to achieve your dream and achieve success. You always have to remember that no matter the obstacle that comes your way, you can only stop for quite a while, but don't stay there. Don't become stagnant. Keep moving. Keep learning. Be humble enough to admit that you don't know. And so you get closer to the people who will help you. And then finally, stay close to God.
Any eye Belamundi yankasa TV personality ba kwa owoye meimuna. Wakasa wiye na Vice President Emma Heritage Christian College Professor Williams Abaya Win Atulik Ekasaye wase suapone de ade ba kwa omoya ne so mobesesa amanfo abrabo se ebia eniema bi nkoyie wa abrabom na pese wunya ensesaya na sensa kyraye no wo ba ho no nko ade a ombeboa amwatimi enyadade no.
The entire started school when they say, "Ever say boa Ghana for any amount for na ometumi akonwa enim e wo adesua mu titru adwuma ye adesua e de adwuma eba any adesua etsa character enu na ye pese amount for eti na omo sending kra no mesua de e wo ha emo bia be free obi a ho no so no ye ni so but the most we need and say kra na omo pese omo daachi enye ye no omo mra ni eni
Any Vice President of War Heritage Christian College, Professor Williams Abaya Win Atulik na William Gintu ne diamani ebaye. Plan International Ghana omo NS Afisana Ghana Limited ukopiemu wa shama ya ebano bola eni enwura na omo na chese omudi mwetintimai kwanyo mbetimi akrakra no abuama hunidi ensem akonenim na sesi ya nomone Plan International Ghana akomu ho abom ehwe kwanya omo betimi abua sede ebeya ashama hunidi ensem no ebetimi afa ne ntama pa efra yene owura na ya edusi etwetwe komo wona akopiemu ewa shamaya woye municipal assemblyman ewo ho wakasa etremu se sa dwumadi anasa yakofa omone Plan International Ghana afeyi de ebeboa yadewa bi tse cholera diarrhea malaria a na eteti adehye wo honom no ni nyina anobe brass na afensu maburu no ebenam so enya adwuma aye
yes san rana ekire se ye ti nra so ewo Ashama Municipal Assembly mu se ti nra no so a my yare insote sanitation related diseases to say cholera, malaria, and diarrhea. And a Sunday a Juma ebre or more muti Ashama Municipal Assembly nim. Sika nanka a dradifono, edibako tunra neguno. Says Sikanano or mudi ramu business because Safisana abesi san rano dada. Until there is no need for them to pay for dumping refuge. Say yes, san rano sukwa. From Bonianka and Rano de Beko Wiemuno and also Sote. Nature say the climate condition will be improved in the area.
Any ora na yaw edusi wono ena akopiemu wa shamaya oye mensni krache wo honom na Madam Josephine Fia wono ena ye sponsorship manager Emma Plan International Ghana wakasa etremu se de enti o masha ase wa shama nyina ene se Safitana Ghana Limited no mo afa yonko no honom no mo wo na enkoye ashama nko a enche bia nkramantam hanom nyina ombeba aboa ma yahoni di nsem no akonanim.
Efin wo baby a akra krom kwa akra efin wo kopi na mom ye partner ye ne ni disa edwumedi a Safisana no aha eno obezi owo plant akra so wa ha ama na edwumedi ne ekoso na we ye pilot project intino ye pese ye wo baby a ono ewo na ama aboa ama ye hu edwumedi no baby ebetumi scale up ediako.
Any sponsorship manager Emma Plan International Ghana Madam Josephine Fia Elizabeth Ejin Amanebo Eni Emedwedifo won kwanta south edensembi ababe tudwade omo kanyina ene se omabre debi omo to abama bema ema ne beye mrahye ebedwani wo honom nanso so niema nkoyie omo kyeremu afiti 1992 to no mato abama bema saa amana ya mrahye bedwani wo honom nanso so no mpuntuo mapabia nkoso eno nti sei de eye Hajia Sherifa na Nefia Sechere Tijania wo pre mrahye bedwafia konyama NPP amanyoku no ompese omo so ne hwe oyo benti a wonye bema no mo so na hwese wo no ayo oba na oba obetimi aye mpuntunwuma nana.
Ye sister ne de yeta na chipa ye mfiri na chie ye nim se ya to ama mbemba no ye besisem ama oba no so ne ya behwe ahwe do betimi aba beye aboaye ye se ye hia oba no ye mba so ye wotumi pa ye wa honde ye gina ye nan so esisem na oba nso mbra ma ye nhwe se na mpuntuo no bibia be koso because ya to ama mema na ya to aye hu so nti ye se esisem ma oba na ehun dia mba nso tumi ye because ye hia mboa ye pese Sherifa Secretary Tijari onu nso na ye hwese na obesi aboaye.
Edwedifo ne kasa wie ye no wo mo nso mo wo man yanka o mo ton na ntwinam ne nam ahodo ne nso de nsem sei eto aso.
Ya try member na tra ya huso mfaso nti this time ya be say ya try obahwe nti honorable Sharifa akoye candidate bia ya dan ya beto ama Sharifa nti nkunu bi bakwa ma honorable Sharifa Tijani.
You see no MPP no Ghana no Sharifa Nkwantanyo
afia by there I was say yes some because ya to abama mbimba na sa be 30 something years ni nti ya mame Ajia Tijani Sharifa ye nyina e bompa ye say December 7 for no yebeto abano dia ma obano na obano so abe den abedi ne ahwe se obano ba den na oye den ode beba
Eni eye mayanka form won kwanta South Edwom na ne krakra mu no ena Hajia Sharifa na Nefia Tijani a wo femra bedwafia konya no ama MPP amanyoku nso de nsem sei eto aso.
MPP aban won say bebre de ma ye ma no particularly market women no she say bebre wo ho no ma omode emoa e de bre ye ma me no ma omode dwa ye papa no ma omode dwa emoa bebre wo ho no enti ne me kan say emoa MPP de ba no mesre market women ye wo ha mo me internet no mra meto so ye papa Dr. Mamu ba me ba beto adwuma pa ya ye e de si ho na mesan asre so me ye obe ye a mema na di kan ya kwanta mema na akosa enti afia be mesre say market women ne ya ma me no mo wa ha mo pia me obey de me no mo ha
Eni ye Hajia Sharifa na Nefia Tijani wono ene pre MPP mrashebedwafie akonya no ebo enkwanta South na yo kwabnento ene de amanie ebaye yeto akase ebo no so wo agudie mu na wei eye Ghana Premier League match day 27 enro amemene ena Legon Cities ene Accra Hearts of Oak eboye Legon Cities ehwemienu Accra Hearts of Oak entimi anteka ne mu bia Karela United ne Accra Lions nso boye ko wiase no Obia Sheba Bako eye draw. Ene kwesie Hearts of Lions any Nations FC boye. Hearts of Lions shemiensa Nations FC entimi anteka ne mu bia. Real Tamale United any Nswacheman FC nso boden den Emma Nswacheman FC shemienu a Real Tamale United ete kanemu bako pe. Kumasi Asante Kotoko any 1996 Samates FC eboye. Kumasi Asante Kotoko Sheba kwa Samates entimi ante ekano. Bofo akwata no nso ne bichem United eboye ko wiase no eye draw wo bia hye bako ena bibiani Gold Stars ene Aduana Stars nso boye ema bibiani Gold Stars hye bako a Aduana Stars entimi ante ekano nyame ya doma wo chena Brekum Chelsea ene mediema esin so bebo de bekwa akɔwie bia no peace ye de ho nsɛm no na ha ene ye de kase ebo ni nyina esie asedan koma William Gentu Henry Akwesi Menka Gladys Boache Elizabeth Ejin Isabella Danso ena Prince Bafo Asamoamidin e de abna bayi nyano yadamu nyina mase.
Tune it in, turn it up, Peace FM, and rip off